Apple just dealt a major blow to Facebook. They're going after Facebook. They don't like each other that much. You know, Apple is big on the privacy thing, Will. It's all about privacy. Do what you want, Willie, do on your iPhone, because Tim Cook doesn't want to know. That's what he told me personally. He said the stuff that Willie Doo's doing on his iPhone, I don't even want to know. But no, that never happened. So apparently, this is all news to me, but apparently there's certain apps that have where you can make phone calls that aren't the official phone app. Apps like Facebook, Messenger, WhatsApp, and so forth. You can initiate an audio dialogue back and forth with someone else. And those apps currently are allowed to work in the background. Now, those developers, they say, hey, the reason we need these to work in the background so they function more effectively, they're faster, they have a bunch of reasons for it. Apple says, nah, that's an invasion of privacy. The fact these things are working in the background, we're going to change things with iOS 13 so that that's not allowed anymore. Kind of nerfing, kind of hurting these alternative communication mediums outside the realm of Apple's own products. They say it's a security thing. Okay, fine. Now, you're probably wondering, how can this affect me if I'm a Facebook call user or if I use calling on WhatsApp? Well, first of all, both these companies are going to have to completely rewrite their apps for iOS 13. They just won't fall within the boundaries of what's allowed to be installed in their current formulation. So they're going to have to go rewrite their apps. On top of that, you may use them in some fashion currently where you leave the call open in the background and go do something. Like you have a WhatsApp call going, you go do other stuff. Essentially, it just those features got worse. Now, what's interesting here is Apple makes their own version of these things, right? They have iMessage. They have FaceTime is their calling version. And that's not going to be affected. Do whatever you want on your phone if you use our product in the name of privacy. Now, I think a lot of customers are going to be okay with this because Facebook, not the great WhatsApp being a Facebook-owned property, not the greatest track record for privacy. So if people come to find out, hey, that Facebook call app is like running your microphone in the background all the time, people are like, that's shady. I don't want that. Now, Apple says app developers have until April 2020 to comply with the new rules. So there will be some time for them to rewrite these apps. But some people, including this individual who wrote this article on Forbes, they think it's a shot at Facebook. Like, hey, come to our rules. We're going to make your lives a little bit more difficult here. We're not going to let you collect as much data and information on our users and so on. So there was a bit of a security breach leading up to this in which Apple contractors were listening in on Siri calls. And then so maybe this is also some sort of a backlash, some sort of a reaction to that negative press that they're like, look, we're doubling down on the security measures. But anyhow, some are perceiving it as a shot at Facebook. It's up to you to determine how you feel about that. If you happen to be a WhatsApp call user, I am not. I'd like to hear your thoughts on it in the comments section. If you care, if you ever have it running in the background, I'm interested.